when we go onto Netflix or Spotify, when Spotify says to me, hey, you're a top beta band fan, we'll give you early access to tickets, and I get that ticket, I feel brilliant. I go, yay, I'm so excited because tickets sold out straight away. They haven't played for like 25 years, Tarek. I'm so over the moon about seeing them, right? I get a rush from that. Now, what's happening when you experience something really positive? Your brain has a rush of neurochemicals, neurotransmitters, that loads of stuff goes on in your brain. And quite simply, the chemicals that are running through your brain because you feel great, they switch on all the learning centers in your brain. So all of your wonderful higher order cognitive functioning, so your ability to problem solve, to form connections with people, to innovate, that's all switched on, right? Which is why you see the business case. So there's a really simple reason why companies where people have better experiences outperform. And the opposite to that, if you're in a kind of a really stressful, toxic environment, your brain goes into fight or flight. Doesn't really know, your brain doesn't really differentiate between thousands of years ago an actual real kind of life or death situation, and now where actually it's just a toxic environment, your brain reacts in the same way. And it says, we need to kind of really focus on surviving. So let's just be really tunnel vision here. Let's switch off all that wonderful higher order cognitive functioning, because we don't need to innovate at the moment. We don't need to form connections. We don't need to problem solve. We just need to get through this. So that's what's happening in a toxic environment, which is why those companies don't perform. So there's some really sort of simple but profound neuroscientific evidence that shows why this works. It's not fluffy. So I use that quite a lot with syndical stakeholders to convince them of the power of this stuff.